Okay, so we are on our last topic of solving equations, and here's where I have been saying all along, you have to know the inverse operation to clear. The reason is you're going to see equations now that have maybe only one number, but multiple variables. A literal equation is exactly that. An equation, please write this down, with two or more variables. What's different now is that we have more than one. Yes, you've had more than one in multi-step, but it was the same one. So you now have two or more, and two or more different types. Okay? They have different values. That's why they're different variables. So it's super important that we understand how to solve an equation and isolate the variable they're describing. So let's go take a look. On your page, you see on the left side of this box a normal two-step equation. What we've been doing is if we draw our line, okay, we want to isolate, and I'm going to show you which one. We want this x to stay put. We do not want that to come over. So I want it to be on that left side when I finish. How do I do that? Well, I move everything away from it first. So here I'm going to add 5 to both sides. Why am I adding 5? Well, because the problem starts with subtraction. So what I end up with is 2x equals 18. Remember, I'm trying to keep this x here. We need to look, and I want you to write this in. We are multiplying. What is happening here is multiplying. To undo, I divide. Ladies and gentlemen, you must have this here written on your notes. So to undo it, I'm going to divide by a positive 2 so that x equals 9. Okay, so those are the steps. Let's go over here and take a look. If I draw my line, remember what I'm solving for. I'm still solving for x. So I don't touch the variable term. I bring over my b. I add b to both sides because b was being subtracted. So what's left is ax equals c plus b. Again, what is happening here between the a and the x? The a and the x are being multiplied. So to undo multiplication, I would divide. So that x equals c plus b divided by a. This is my actual answer. And that's going to happen now. So what I want you to do, I'm going to look and see. I want you to state what are some similarities between these two equations and what are some differences. Okay? So now we're going to go practice some of this. They will always tell you what you are solving for. So if we take a look here, I'm solving for W. I want you to circle the letter you're solving for, meaning that's what's going to stay put. I moved everything else away from it. So if I look right here, what is happening? This is multiplication. That's what is happening. So to undo it, you need to divide. What am I going to divide by? Well, I'm going to divide by what I want to bring over. I want to bring the L over. These will cancel, leave me with W equals A over L. Okay? So I want you to try number 2. I'm going to look to see if you got it right. I'm not giving you the answer. Okay? So let's jump down to number 5. Number 5 says solve for h. So I'm going to circle my h. Now, if I take a look here, right, what is happening between all of these variables right here? I'm multiplying. I want to bring over LW. That's what I want to come over. So you are able to divide by LW, ladies and gentlemen, because they're both the same operation. So these cancel, leave me with H equals V over LW. So if a variable is capital, leave it capital. If it's lowercase, leave it lowercase. Don't change that. I want you to try 6. Okay. Let's go look at number 7. I'm trying to solve for C. Oh, here's C. Meaning I want to bring over this S. So I would simply add it. So I get M plus S equals C. How do you know when you're done? When the variable they tell you to solve for is alone. Okay. I'm going to do one more with you, and that's number 9. Okay, so this is a different one. Take a look, I'm solving for M. Solving for M, meaning I'm going to multiply both sides by V. Okay, so that these will cancel. All that's left here is M, and then I have dV, and that is okay. So we went through this rather quickly. We're going to practice it in class tomorrow, but what I want you to do right now is make sure you have the ones I said to do on your own highlighted, 2 and 6, and that you have written some sort of quick write here. In order to receive full credit, your page must have the notes I have written and the problems done I asked you.